Good morning, everybody. This is Steve Clemens, Vice President of Life Markets at URL Insurance Group. Happy holidays and soon to be a Happy New Year. I'm looking forward to getting 2016 started off on the right foot, and in doing so, I also want to help our partner agents and agencies do that as well. So when you contact URL, here are our extensions, our email addresses for our life team, whether you're calling for marketing and sales support, contacting myself, Matt, or Joey. Here is our information and contact information. When you're calling on statuses on your pending cases, you can certainly contact Rosemary and Rachel for support there. And then licensing, when you're contracting with URL, with new carriers, Judy Warner will be able to assist you. For those who are been writing with URL, thank you for your business for the year. We can't say that enough. We truly appreciate that. For those of you new to us, hopefully in the next few moments you'll be able to learn more about what we do here at URL, some of the new and exciting things that we're going to be offering, some new carriers and sales concepts and ideas that we'll be unveiling in the new year. So look forward to more business to come and a good 2016. So with the new year brings new opportunities, and I wanted to show you a few of the new carriers we are bringing on here at URL, some new sales and marketing tools to assist you in your day-to-day business, as well as easier ways to submit business through our life department in the new year. Some sales trends that we've been seeing over the course of 2015 moving into 2016, and some planned upcoming sales meetings for those of you who are local to URL. You'll be able to come into our new office and learn some new ideas and new sales concepts from some of our partner companies. So let's start with new carriers. This year, recently we brought on Ohio National. Many of you might be familiar with Ohio National in name. Some may be familiar with Ohio National. You might have a contract with them or have looked at their products in the past. The reason we brought on Ohio National is truly their competitive permanent portfolio, specifically for their competitive participating whole life product. They have a pay to 100. Actually, they have a couple pay to 100 participating whole life policies, one for max growth and one for maybe a little bit lower premium on that, but both very strong products that will give good, conservative, guaranteed cash accumulation, a paid up at age 65, as well as a 10 pay on their par whole life policies. If you are looking for a dividend paying whole life plan and you wanted some additional options, please reach out to myself, to Matt, to Joey in our life marketing department, and we'll get you some of these new options we have. On top of the competitive dividend paying whole life products with Ohio National, you also have a quality fixed cash accumulating universal life. This isn't your guaranteed universal life plan. This is designed for cash accumulation on a fixed chassis, as well as competitive terms. So there are going to be solutions where they're going to have a very competitive term portfolio. Many of you know at URL you can go right on our quote engine and quote the top term carriers. You will not see Ohio National on our quote engine, but we will be looking at their rates to see if they're competitive, and when they are, we're going to give you those rates and let you know that, hey, here's another competitive term option you have for your clients with great convertibility to quality permanent products. So Ohio National is a great carrier here. We're happy to bring them on, and when you have those needs, please request a quote from Matt, Joey, or myself. We'll be happy to run those options, and we'll run those when they are in a competitive situation. Another new carrier we brought on board at URL is MassMutual. Again, for that competitive participating whole life area. You know, that was an area that we felt we've had a void for a number of years here at URL. And now we feel we're one of the leaders in that marketplace with Ohio National and MassMutual and our other 3 or 4 par whole life carriers that we offer. Mass, again, a pay to 100, a pay to 65, a 20 pay, 10 pay, a single pay dividend-paying whole life policy, and a second to die whole life policy as well. So very strong in those markets as well. A long-term care standalone product, long-term care rider on their plan. So some unique features that are rounding out our URL life portfolio quite nicely. Again, when you need a quote, we'll be happy to quote that for you and give you the sales support there for MassMutual when you need that. Where we see it here, when Matt, Joey, myself are running illustrations and agents are calling us for support on certain cases, sometimes we see some of the bigger career agencies that that play in the participating dividend-paying whole life marketplace. We're some of the leaders in that marketplace, and we really didn't have a place to go unless you wanted to go to a guaranteed universal, an index universal, or an index guaranteed plan. Now we can play in the exact same market. So as I always like to say is, you know, we have the apple and the orange now, not just the apple. Kind of switching gears a little bit with new carriers. This is in our final expense marketplace, Family Benefit Life, Trinity Life Insurance Company, a very strong competitive final expense carrier that offers a level and graded policy. So if you're currently selling final expense, this would be a good company to look at. They have very competitive premiums with our core companies here at URL. Issue ages 50 to 85 on their final expense level benefit, 50 to 80 on the graded death benefit product, a $2,500 minimum face amount and a $25,000 maximum on the level benefit, and a $2,000 minimum benefit to a $20,000 maximum on the graded death benefit. As you can see below, the states where it is available, I'll keep that on the screen here for just a moment. Family Benefit Life, Trinity Life Insurance Company is not available in every state. One core state that it is not in, that URL has many agents in, is Maryland. So if you are in Maryland, selling in Maryland, this carrier would not be available in the state of Maryland. But it is in Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia, Virginia, but not in Maryland. And the fourth new carrier I wanted to highlight today is Great Western. Great Western primarily is a guarantee issue company in the final expense marketplace. Issue ages 40 to 80. So many of you who are familiar with our Gerber Life guarantee issue product, that has an issue ages of 50 to 80. This has a lower minimum death benefit of $1,000 to a $40,000 maximum, which is a higher maximum benefit. When you write an application with Great Western, there are medical questions on that, so please don't take a look at that and feel that it's not guarantee issue. They do have a level benefit product if your clients can answer no to those questions. What I find with that plan is it's not as competitive as our core grouping of carriers, but for companies who want a very simple application, it fits the bill. They can answer no to those questions, they can get day one coverage. If they can't, they get the guarantee issue coverage. So a nice rounding out of our final expense markets with the Great Western carrier to also be able to offer another guarantee issue option for your clients. A couple sales and marketing tools. We have our Playbook for Success. This is one-on-one support with our URL life marketers. What we're doing with our Playbook for Success program is helping develop sales and marketing campaigns for your agency. So if you're interested in developing a marketing campaign, let's say, for example, you're a property and casualty agency and you want to do more life sales in the new year. Well, Joey, Matt, and myself are happy to meet with you one-on-one, in person, over the phone, whatever is convenient, to develop a marketing strategy that we can together work on throughout the new year, develop more sales in turn. We'll work with the people in your office. If it's a one-man shop, we'll work with you directly. If you have a team of people within your office. We'll work with those team members in your office to see that playbook and that program succeed. So that is our plan. That is our goal, is to help you put together a playbook for success, including not only the people within your team that we're going to do this program for. If it's, again, just yourself, we'll work with you. If you're a one-man shop and you need our support and you need us to get off the sidelines and into the game, we will do that and help you and help your business grow. The postseason game plan is developed for our Medicare agents. It is developed to help you sell more final expense life insurance with sales scripts, with lead letters and calling campaigns and marketing materials and everything you will need to essentially sell and present final expense to your clients, whether it's a new market for you or whether you've been doing it for quite some time. This postseason game plan will be an excellent tool and resource to utilize to help you, if you're in that Medicare market, successfully and compliantly reach out to clients and sell more life insurance in the new year. Some additional tools you might see kind of behind the scenes that we've implemented, and new technologies that we've implemented to help you and help us here at URL do a better job for your agency. One of those is we have a new in-force life system that's going to alert us of policies needing service, coming up on term renewals, annual reviews, so we'll be more proactive in the management of your policies that are already on the books with us. So that is an additional service and technology we'll have, so you might see from time to time us reach out to you on a policy you have sold with us 10 years ago, 15 years ago, or even 20 years ago. And that will be another opportunity that we will bring to you before the client goes somewhere else. And videos, worksheets, consumer tools. We've been aggressively adding more information on our website to assist you in your business and give those additional tools at your fingertips so you can utilize that. We have tools on retirement planning, business insurance, college planning, annual reviews, pension maximization, index universal life, and many more pieces that will help you explain and educate your clients, in turn to give you more business. We also implemented some new easy business submission. We have easy online applications which have been on our website for quite some time. So if you are adverse to paperless applications, online applications, or you're adverse because you don't have the knowledge of how to complete them, we'll be happy to give you a one-on-one tutorial on completing an online application. It isn't as hard as it seems. It's something that once you do it once or twice, it's very easy. What I like about it and what we see here at URL is online applications are fully complete. They're in good order every time you submit them to the home office. It's not missing a signature. It's not missing a page. Everything you need is right there. So we have those in a quick short form application with certain carriers, as well as the traditional long form applications. Some of our agents love the short form apps where the company will contact your client, go through the medical questions with your client, and then schedule the paramed for you. The traditional service, you're generally asking the medical questions with most carriers and going through that process and scheduling the paramed, which you can do at your leisure, or you could ask your case manager here at URL to do that for you. Either way, we're going to help you with that easy online application. Additional services we've brought on for the new year is our application enrollment services. This will be for select carriers and companies that have these technologies for paperless application. One of those is what we're calling our Quick App service. This is essentially, if you're busy doing your other markets and you've made the sale and all you need is someone to assist you in completing the application. We will be here to assist you to help complete that application with the client so you can move on to your next sale and your next sale. So it's an additional service we're offering here at URL to make life more convenient. Joint casework. Some of our agents need a little help and support with larger cases. Our enrollment team, our life sales team are here to help with that. So if your primary market is the casualty market, or your primary market is health insurance, or something other than life, and you're not that comfortable in a certain life sale, you have a great sale, you have a great client, you just need that extra layer of support with someone going along, riding along with you, explaining it to your client, and helping you in that sales process. We have joint casework available as well, and we'll be happy to assist where we can. Now, if you're within a drive of our office in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, we'll come out and sit down with you. If it's across state lines and somewhere where we can't get to in a convenient manner, we can certainly do go-to-meeting technologies, a three-way calling, whatever that may be, to help you sell that case. Referral work. We've been getting more of that lately, again, with Medicare AEP, with health insurance, annual enrollment period, and agents in that marketplace who just don't have the time or are busy with their primary lines of business and need assistance from URL to reach out to a client, talk to them about the life insurance need, suggest products, and do the whole sales process. We can do that as well. We can do that, again, over the phone, in-person meetings. So we, through our enrollment services, also will do referral work for our partner agents. Now, some of these services, you might say, Steve, I'm a life insurance guy. I don't need help with a quick app service, joint casework, because I'm an expert in this and that type of market, or referrals. I'm not referring that out because I'm going to do that myself. That's perfectly fine. As many of you know, with URL, we work with many different types of agents and agencies, and in some of those cases, for people focused in other markets, those are valuable resources. Sales trends. We've been seeing trends on life insurance applications coming in every week for life with living benefits, whether that's term life insurance with chronic and critical illness riders, or universal life, or equity index universal life, or whole life with living benefits. Those have been a large sales trend of 2015 moving into the new year. More and more of our partner agents are talking about life with living benefits to help with more sales and educate their clients on the benefits out there available to them today. Return of premium has made a big comeback over the last year. We see that business growing. It did hit a stalemate probably after 2008, 2009, but that has made a resurgence kind of going into the latter half of 2015 into 2016. Guaranteed UL is still a great marketplace on policy review, annual review of old policies that are not guaranteed. Many clients want that guaranteed plan. Cash value for retirement planning. Again, additional opportunities there, whether it be an equity index universal life sale, a dividend paying whole life sale. We see a lot of those coming in now for people diversifying for their retirement, not just putting everything into a 401k or traditional IRA Roth, diversifying it and utilizing their life insurance as another cash value savings vehicle. And business life insurance. Many of our group agents working with health insurance and in the casualty markets, we have seen tremendous growth with buy-sell, key person, executive benefit sales. Many of our marketing tools you can find on our website very simply by going under the life department, under the marketing tools area. You'll see different tools here available. One that I would certainly like to highlight that I think will cover a lot of what I just talked about are the North American marketing tools. Now, this is with one of our partner companies, obviously, North American company. But they have many of those sales concepts and ideas on their website here that you can click on, which once you go to the North American Marketing Material website, that is not password protected. You can go on there as just an agent with URL, even if you're not currently with North American company. What they're going to provide are some of those business ideas, retirement planning ideas, annual review ideas, pension max ideas. And what's very nice about that is many of those will have a consumer video. You can show a client on what equity index universal life is, or what a buy-sell agreement is, or what a key person policy is. A worksheet that will be helpful for you in getting information to URL to assist you with that quote. So those are very nice pieces there. But in each market, whether it's term, universal life, whole life, or final expense, we have different marketing tools available for you, and we'll be adding those as we have more throughout the year. So I'd just like to quickly touch on a sales tip from one of those trends we've been seeing through the new year. We're also, you'll probably see an email within the coming weeks on this, on itself, on some more return of premium sales ideas, but this is a tremendous one. So if you're working in the term market or in the permanent market, it doesn't really matter, but I would say primarily with individuals 50 and younger, we see the return of premium sales platform be more significant sales and more significant growth. But with return of premium, one of the things we've been seeing is we see a lot of clients ask for a term quote, and when they do on a 20, 25, or 30, we generally like to add a return of premium on there, just to give them the knowledge and information that, hey, here's something with a little bit more value. Many clients like the low-cost term plan. They want the idea of a permanent plan, either for guaranteed coverage for life or cash accumulation, or all the flexibility and benefits that permanent plan can offer. But many times they don't want to pay the sticker price for that permanent policy. So instead of just going way back to a term policy, the return of premium term kind of fits in the middle there, right between permanent and term in terms of pricing. So you have a nice middle ground, and a lot of clients gravitate to this middle ground because it is adding value to what they have. So this is an example of a 25-year term on a 40-year-old male for $250,000. Your plain vanilla sale here, this will take him to age 65 with the return of premium benefit at a preferred risk, not a super preferred, but just a normal preferred risk on a healthy 40-year-old. It would cost him just under, as you can see here, $86 a month, be $85.80. And on the illustration, I'll show that the premium is guaranteed. It will show the death benefit being guaranteed and the cash value percentage every year from year 1 down to year 25. You will see what that percentage equates to in terms of cash value if they cashed out early. So if your client was done making premiums in 20 years, said, the heck with it, I don't want the coverage anymore, he would get 79% of his money put in, which would be $16,267.68. So let's fast forward to year 25. Year 25, he gets 100% of what he put into the policy, which is $25,740. So now your client really has 3 options. Your client can take the money and run, right? Take his $25,740 and take that money and be happy he's done with it. Doesn't need the insurance anymore, takes his cash and he goes. The other option that is given here is he can take a paid-up life insurance policy. So that $25,000 and change is going to buy him $52,000 of paid-up life insurance. So he won't have to put another dime. Now he has $52,000 for the rest of his life. The other option is conversion. He can convert his $250,000 of insurance. At conversion, somebody may not want to convert the entire $250,000 or whatever the death benefit may be. Times have changed from age 40 to age 65. Kids are should be out of the house by now. Hopefully the mortgage is paid down or paid off. You can use the $25,000 if, let's say, he took a 30-year mortgage around the same time he took the life insurance policy, and this was for mortgage protection. Great idea to help pay down the mortgage early. But again, if he needs insurance and he wants more than $52,000 and he is fine with continuing paying premiums, why not convert the policy? Now with this company, Cincinnati Life, one of our core carriers here for term, return of premium term, and permanent insurance, you can use the cash value and roll it into the new conversion, which is a great feature. So he's got $25,740 to roll over. And he wants to do a conversion. So here's a solution. We're going to pay the same premiums. We're not going to increase his premium any, so we're going to keep it at $1,030. We're going to roll over the $25,740 into the new UL, and it's going to purchase $103,832 of guaranteed death benefit to age 121. So that'll show you on a guaranteed UL, what that would purchase. And again, it's showing him from day one the solutions and the options he has by doing this. Now, let's say he wanted to buy that same amount of coverage but not roll over the money. He wants to take his $25,000 and put it in the bank. And we're going to do a rollover. And we're not going to do a rollover. We're going to look at all of our carriers for guaranteed UL and see what the cheapest carriers are out there on the market. So if he was just going to do $103,000 with Cincinnati as a, let's say, as a conversion, it'd be $224.81 a month. And the cheapest out there that we have is Protective at $188 and change for a guaranteed of $100. So by rolling over that $25,000, essentially, if I go back, we're still only paying $85 a month. Without rolling that over, he's going to pay over $100 more a month at conversion time. But again, the return of premium is going to give solutions out there. So the last marketing piece I wanted to share with you is our new Gemini partner program. It's an elite level partnership at URL. We announced this a couple weeks back, and some of you may have got some information in the mail. Some of you may have gotten information via email or both on the Gemini program. What I'd like to say about the program is if you choose to utilize the program, it'll give you additional benefits and bonuses and everything else with URL. If you choose not to go into the Gemini program, we are not taking anything away from you. Everything that we have here at URL will be available to you as it always has for the last 28, 29 years. So what is the Gemini program? It is a partnering program designed to benefit and reward independent agents and agencies, casualty agencies, banks, wealth management firms, CPAs, law firms, retailers, independents who recognize the advantages associated with consolidating their insurance brokerage business, joint casework, and client referrals with URL. Among other things, it includes compensation and benefit packages that can't be matched. So really, if you choose to partner with URL for the carriers that we represent, in turn, we're going to give you more benefits and services. So for those agencies who are putting all of their brokerage business with URL that we represent, we have some more benefits associated with that program. One is our Gemini Guarantee. That means you're going to earn the best commission with the Gemini Guarantee. We're going to match and strive to better any arrangement that you have elsewhere. And if you go into our Gemini program, and there's a carrier for life or for health or for Medicare that we can't equal or better than your current arrangement that we have here at URL, then you're not expected to place that business with us. So we're not going to expect you to transfer a contract to URL into our Gemini program and go backwards. That won't happen. So our Gemini guarantee is we will match or strive to better compensate you on any arrangement you have. We do have exclusive quarterly bonuses for the Gemini program, and for the new year in the life department, I'll highlight ours. We have bonuses on our traditional markets. In our traditional markets, I call our term, our UL, and our traditional whole life. And we have exclusive Gemini benefits for our final expense market. On the term, UL, and whole life market, we're going to reward for every sale you do starting at $300 annual premium or $25 a month. So almost any case size you're going to get rewarded by placing with URL for our life insurance department. Starts at $25 an app, an additional bonus for, as you can see, case sizes $300 to under $600. We're going to give a $50 app bonus for case sizes $600 to under $1,000, a $100 app bonus for case sizes written in place between $1,000 and just under $2,000, and we'll do a $200 app bonus for any case size $2,000 and higher. The reason we developed it like that, we looked at a couple different solutions and ways to reward your life business at URL in the Gemini program. And we were starting to think, okay, so if you do, we're going to reward the top so many, or anyone who does 10 or 20 applications will get this kind of bonus. I prefer an app bonus because the nature of the Gemini program is rewarding you for all of your business at URL. You may do more Medicare or health with us, or group ancillary business, or annuity business, but you have a life case to write now and again, and you're utilizing us for that. Or you might be a casualty agency, and you might only do an application once every 2 weeks with URL. We want to reward you in our Gemini program for every piece of business you give with URL, and that's why it was designed as a per app bonus. Secondly, in the final expense market, for agents and agencies in final expense, we want to reward you for the business in the final expense area. So for an agent, for every 8 sales you do in final expense, that will provide you a free lead drop, which would be a value of a 1,000-piece mailer from URL. For agencies, it would be 12 sales for a free lead drop. So if you have a few agents or a lot of agents that you work with, it would be for every 12 sales, you get a free lead drop as an agency level. The minimum case size for that is $500 per case. Now, again, that means if you do, let's say, 8 sales and you had 7 of those sales at over $1,000 and 1 of those sales at $300, well, we'll prorate it to that 500 case size. So that will include our final expense products, obviously, for that. You may also say, Steve, you know, I don't do mail drops. I do another type of marketing to get my final expense leads. We would put the value of what we would pay towards the lead drop to your other marketing or lead generation resource. So that would be available as well. We'll be very open to the resources you utilize to get your final expense leads. Have a couple already on the books, upcoming sales meetings to save the date for. So if you're fairly local to URL, here are 2 dates to keep in mind. One will be on business life insurance. This will be Tuesday, January 12th at 10 a.m. This will provide sales ideas and tools to help you effectively market and sell business life insurance, buy, sell, key person, executive benefits. So keep that date in mind. That's a Tuesday. It's in a little more than 2 weeks, about 3 weeks from today, right? We'll be having that meeting, and we look forward to seeing you there, anyone local. Anyone who hasn't been to our new office, we're at 500 Nationwide Drive in Harrisburg, and we'd love you to come by and meet the staff and see our new digs here. And then in February, we have a Foresters meeting. That'll be Monday, February 22nd at 10 a.m. And that will highlight the final expense products, as well as their simplified issue term, traditional whole life, and universal life, as well as their single premium whole life product, which is very strong, as well as the Foresters difference. And the Foresters difference is truly their member benefits. So keep those dates in mind. If you're in the final expense market or the single premium whole life market, the Foresters meeting will be very, very good for you to attend. Bruce Burak, the National Sales Manager from Foresters, will be conducting that meeting. Some of you have met Bruce, and Bruce is a great guy to have in our corner. And on the business life insurance, we'll be providing some great sales ideas and marketing tools to help you. And you'll be getting an email from us shortly within the next week on that information. For those new to URL or those who haven't looked at our partner life carrier list recently, here's a snapshot of the companies that we represent at URL. We are looking to add carriers when needed. Part of our Gemini program is if an agent or agency needs a carrier, we're going to certainly take a look at that. We've already had one agent bring a new carrier to URL. By that, a Gemini partner agent said to myself and Joe Corio from our annuity department, said, hey guys, this is a great company. I want you to take a look at it. I think it would be of value to URL. I know it's going to be of value to me, and I would love to write that with you. So we are very appreciative of that and brought on a new company for that particular agent. And we look forward to seeing more business out of that carrier, because he found a great niche that we needed. So right now, we have a great group of core companies for final expense market, for competitive term, for simplified issue term, for universal life, both guaranteed universal, cash accumulating universal, equity index universal, and traditional whole life markets. For additional information on sales and marketing support, Matt and Joey will be available. Their extensions are 141 for Matt and 157 for Joey, as well as myself at extension 132. We'll be happy to help you with any sales and marketing support that you need. For those new to URL, our website is urlinsgroup.com. You can access areas of the website that we keep under a lock and key with a temporary username and password. Our temporary username is Gemini, and our temporary password is Partners, both in lowercase letters. So again, new to URL, that'll get you to our quote engine, our forms area, some of the marketing solutions. You can use that temporary username and password to navigate through our website, look at our life department, look at our annuity solutions department, employee benefits, health, Medicare departments, and get some information on URL. If you're quoting life insurance, you can go under the departments heading at the top under life markets and quoting tools. You can quote term and guaranteed UL very easily from there. You can also quote final expense. The term quote engine many of you have used, I'm sure, either on our website or a friendly competitor's website. And you can highlight up to 8 carriers on one page and effectively spreadsheet some quotes for clients. You can also, many don't know, and this is a nice tip, when you're on the quote engine, if you need some underwriting information, what the height and weight charts are, what family history or cholesterol or blood pressure information might be, simply click on the product name right here. So if you're on Cincinnati, you click on their product name right here. That'll take you to the underwriting guidelines. United of Omaha, same thing. Click there, get some underwriting information. Transamerica, again, same thing. So very nice piece to utilize if you need to know, hey, is my client going to qualify at preferred or standard plus, or there's a family history of cancer. Will that matter with these companies? So if it is after hours and we're not available, or if it's a weekend, that's a great resource to have. If it's during business hours, please give us a call. We don't want to force you to a website to get your answers. Call Matt, call Joey, call myself. So there's a snapshot of what it looks like once you spreadsheet those carriers, and a very nice resource. Again, same thing with final expense. Quote final expense on our website. Get a look at who the carriers are and the players are for certain ages and death benefit amounts, smoker and non-smoker, etc. Forms, very accessible there as well. And lastly, just wanted to give you our contact information once again. With that, I'm going to close, and once again, for those of you who've written business with us over the years, thank you for the business. We truly, truly appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. For those new to URL, give us a call. We'd love the opportunity to chat and see if we can help you with maybe one carrier to provide a niche that you didn't have before, or if our Gemini program would be of value to you. We'd love to talk to you about that with any questions or concerns you have on that. But in closing, thank you for the business. We appreciate it. Any information you'd like to see from myself and our marketing team to help you grow your business in the new year, if it's a one-on-one chat, if it's a webinar or sales idea that you need help with, let us know. We'll be more than happy to help. Thanks again. With that, I will close, but if there are any questions, I will stay back and field any questions that you have. You can raise your hand through the piece, or type a question in the question piece within GoToMeeting. Thanks again. If I don't talk to you, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, and I look forward to talking with you again soon. Thank you.